So in this way, these three paragraphs are trying to talk about these three things, and you guys might be confused. I've asked you to write the topic of this paragraphs, but I'm writing this random thing like it's not a topic, but I'm writing like purpose of this paragraph. You paragraph like गर्न के खोज्यो. Instead of writing the topic, मैले यहाँ साइडमा के लेखिरहेको छु त I'm writing what the paragraph is trying to do. Because once you know what the paragraph is trying to do, finding out the topic is just putting word for that purpose, right? यो के गर्न लाग्यो भनेर थाहा भयो भने टपिक लेख्नलाई धेरै गाह्रो हुँदैन. So if you like hook on the topic of the passage, so the writer is, if I have to write the topic of this, it's be like journey to the moon. So I'm just writing like intro to the journey to the moon, right? So the topic of this first paragraph can be introduction to this passage. Second can be like, what people are curious about. And third can be, are they living?
Maybe we can just busy lines and circles.
What did you say, Sasbi? Okay. Okay. Now we come to the discussion of the fourth paragraph, and I want you guys to tell me. Yesterday I asked you to revise this at home, and I was going to ask you what can be the topic of fourth paragraph. Fourth paragraph is a very long, and I think if you read it, it can be very
Sir, conclusion.
Conclusion of what?
Conclusion of the topic.
Whole topic, everything.
Yes.
All right. Okay. That can be okay. We can check for that. We will see in a while. So Naitik says conclusion. Anyone else? So I have conclusion from Naitik. I will write here conclusion. Conclusion. I'll not write the whole thing. I'll just write conclusion. Anyone else has anything for fourth paragraph? Very few people do. Did you read this yesterday? Before I leave your class, I asked you to do a little bit of study of this paragraph so that today we can discuss.
Moon is not circle, fully circle like Earth.
Okay, moon is not a circle. Moon is not circle. This whole paragraph is trying to tell us moon is not round. Let's say not round. Okay.
Yeah, pretty smoothly round, like
okay.
Oh wow,
not smooth.
Round, very smoothly round. It has.
Okay. So Sajbi, you have to ask yourself: is the whole paragraph trying to tell us that thing, or the whole paragraph is focused on smooth and not smooth, or is it
not smooth?
Something else.
Not smooth, and it has for kids it has a beautiful fairy tale thingy or like that.
Okay. Maybe we'll see it in a while. Okay, that can be a topic. Very good, Sajbi. Thank you for the suggestion. Anyone else? Ellen, Akash, Kavya, Kanchan, do you have something for this that can be the topic of fourth paragraph?
No, sir.
I told you 2 times. Can't you see?
Okay. So can you tell me again? I think I completely missed it. Kavya? So the thing is, you have to, hey, you're telling it in chat. All right. Okay. It is disappearing the confusion by telling how the moon is like. It's disappearing the confusion by telling us how its moon is like. Okay. I get it now. No need to. Are you paying attention? Oh, yes. So I was paying attention, but I was not paying attention to the chat. So that was the thing. It's disappearing the confusion by telling how the moon is like. Okay. So Sajbi says not smooth. Naitik says conclusion, and Kavya here is telling me something about confusion disappearing, how the moon is like. So okay. So now, is there anyone else? Rosen. So for those people who were not there in yesterday's class, what we are doing is I taught you what is paragraph, and I told you each and every paragraph has a topic.
Paragraph means to describe about something or expand the thing, no?
Yes. So what is this fourth paragraph describing or expanding? Fourth paragraph is a kunche topic like. If you read fourth paragraph, what can be the topic of fourth paragraph? So that is what we are trying to figure out. So Akash also says conclusion.
Good morning, sir.
I need little bit specific. Conclusion can mean a vast thing. like Sasbi and Kavya are being very specific, like moon ko confusion about moon, how moon is like. So Sasbi is saying moon is not smooth. That is what this paragraph is trying to tell us. So that is specific. You just say conclusion. Conclusion can mean anything. Conclusion can be, conclusion of many different things. So I am not going to take conclusion because it's very vast, but we'll still check. Aita. So, okay, I have 2, 3 questions. How moon is like? Aita. I'm going to take this from Kavya. Aita. Kavya, I'm going to take how moon is like from your suggestions, because I didn't really understand that disappearing, confusing part. How moon is like. Okay, so I got this 3 topics suggested, and everyone, I want you to pay attention. Those people who are not suggesting, I want you to very pay attention and try to understand what I'm teaching you. This is a very useful skill if you can acquire it, not just for English.
Knowledge about moon can be facts or knowledge.
Yes, okay, knowledge about moon. Okay, that is also something, but okay, we'll take knowledge about moon. All right, knowledge about moon. Knowledge on moon.
Knowledge or facts.
Okay, so I'm going to take these 4 for now, and I'm going to test now which one is more correct. Okay, let's see. So let's see if there is any kind of conclusion here. Conclusion is like, saying something is something, deciding on something. There is something that needs to be decided on. Like there are so many questions here on which you can give answer as a decision. So let's see if there is any kind of decision made here in this sentence. When we look at the moon through a telescope, we can see lines and circle. People used to say that this was moon's face and that there was a man in the moon. You may have seen drawings like this in the history books for children. The moon has eyes or a nose and a mouth and is smiling. This is nonsense, of course. There is no man on the moon. The circles and the lines and circles are mountains, valleys, and deep holes. There are also plains where the ground is quite flat. Okay, so there is nothing concluding here. This is not a concluding decision that has been made in this paragraph. So I'm not going to take it as a conclusion on anything. There can be a conclusion on this thing that moon has a face. So when you say the topic, you can also say the conclusion on the discussion that moon has a face or not, or a moon has a man or not. So that can be a topic, but nobody suggested that. So not smooth. Moon is not smooth. It can be a topic, but I can see only the last 2, 3 sentences are talking about that. These sentences are talking about moon not being flat. I mean, by flat I mean smooth. And then this first certain part of the first sentence is telling us that. Do you agree, Sasbi, that the sentence that I've marked here are the only sentences that are trying to tell us it's not smooth? So I don't think I have to decide the topic based on certain part of the paragraph. I need a topic for the whole paragraph, not just but these sentences. So I'm not going to take not smooth also either. So now I am going to how moon is like. So how moon is like is again, yes, it's pretty much about how moon is like. How it's not just how moon is like, what people think moon is like. So I think that is also what Kavya is trying to include in her suggestion. So okay, so I think how moon is like and what people think how moon is like. So these 2 things are the things that have been discussed in this whole paragraph. If you read this whole paragraph, each and every sentence in this paragraph is either telling us how moon is like, or telling us what people thought, or talking about the drawings in the book, history books. So how people thought about moon, or how it is like. So there are 2 things: how it is really like and how people thought it to be. So these 2 things are the main things that have been talked about in this paragraph. So I'm going to write that. And knowledge about the moon is, again, it's a vast thing. I think that topic can be written for all the paragraphs here, which does not mean it is a wrong topic, but I just want it to be for this paragraph only. The topic should just be for this paragraph only. Rosen, your topic will fit, I think, more than 1 paragraph, which is not a bad thing, but still I will have to go with Kavya's suggestion, half Kavya's suggestion, and half people thinking. So this paragraph tells us about, I'll use a text and erase this. So okay, what people thought and what really is. What people thought and how moon really is or really like. So okay, that can be a topic. Do you agree? Anyone has anything to suggest or any changes that they want me to make on this topic? So like Kavya said, it's more like how moon is like, how moon really is, not like. Okay, really like, it's okay. Okay, is there any confusion up to here? Is there any confusion for anyone? Any kind of questions?
No.
सर मैले
Okay.
बुझेन
So
No, sir.
Aditya, you were not there in yesterday's class. So maybe because of that, you might not understanding. We are trying to write a topic for each and every paragraph. हामीले हरेक प्याराग्राफको लागि एउटा टपिक लेख्न खोज्दैछौँ एन्ड वी आर ट्राइङ टु त्यो प्याराग्राफको हरेक सेन्टेन्सले चाहिँ त्यो टपिकलाई चाहिँ हेल्प गरे हुनु पर्यो त्यो टपिकले जे भन्छ त्यो कुरा the paragraph will be focused on that topic. So I have written this 4 topic for 4 paragraphs. We are just finished paragraph 4. Now we are moving on to paragraph 5. I want everyone to read paragraph 5 for 2 minutes. It's not very a long paragraph. So this is paragraph 5 and let me know what can be a sweet.
That is not long.
4 line, Kavya, 4 line, come on. If you're saying 4 line is long, I'm talking about reading books and stuffs like thick books. 4 line is nothing, Kavya. 2 minutes. So let's see if you can figure out a topic for paragraph 5, and if you are ahead of time, you can read paragraph 6 also. So, and in 2 minutes, I'll start the discussion on paragraph 5. And it's not that difficult, I think. We know a great deal about moon now. Scientists have studied the moon through telescope and discovered many facts. Recently, rockets with men inside them have reached the moon. We read about rockets in chapter 9.
Sir.
Yes.
सर यो दुईटा नै उ हो र प्याराग्राफ 9 एन्ड त्यसपछि छ हैन
Yes, there are 2 paragraphs here. मैले यहाँ यसरी लाइन राखिदिएको छु 4 line 1 paragraph, 3 line another paragraph. This is another paragraph. यहाँसम्म एउटा paragraph and then last 3 line is another paragraph.
हामी अहिले कुन मैले सब पढिसके पनि अब चाहिँ कुन गर्ने भने
Hey, this one.
प्याराग्राफ हो
This fifth paragraph. Your paragraph. We are dealing with this paragraph now. And then we'll deal with that. And then we'll deal with this 6th, 7th. Hopefully today. Okay. I think 2 minutes has passed. So any suggestions? Those who are reading, keep reading. Is there any suggestion for 5th paragraph? Anyone?
Sir,
can we
was discovered.
How the moon was discovered?
Sir, knowing
Okay, discovery of moon. Discovery.
knowing some
Wait. I will listen to Akash and then I'll come to you, Naitik. Okay. Discovered. Okay, this is discovered. Discovered. It's about moon. So how moon is discovered, like Rosen said. Okay. Many facts on moon. Okay, that is the whole story of the whole passage. Many facts on moon. Yeah.
Sir, I was also
Yes.
trying to say that.
Okay. Akash.
Of moon.
Okay.
Knowledge of moon.
What did you say, Akash?
Knowledge of moon.
Knowledge of moon. Again, that can be said for all the paragraphs here. But okay, I'm still going to write that knowledge on moon. So this all are about moon. Hey, discovery of moon, knowledge of moon. Anyone else?
Knowledge of moon हुन्छ कि knowledge about moon हुन्छ
knowledge about moon huncha, knowledge on moon huncha, knowledge of moon huncha. It's okay. Depends on के को कुरा गरिराख्नु भएको छ. They have different kind of meaning. But knowledge of, about, on जे पनि हुन्छ. Okay.
Sir, people landing at the moon, on the moon.
Okay, so the whole paragraph is about landing on the moon. All right. So landing on moon, knowledge on moon, discovery of moon. Anyone else? Tasbi, you said many things about moon. I want you to be very specific because what many things? This paragraph is not talking about everything about moon. So, Naitik, is there anything you want to say?
Sir, no, I wanted to say discovery, which already Akash said.
Okay. So how moon was discovered is your topic also. All right. Anyone else? Kavya, did you send something? And please, everyone participate. Niyam, we are trying to find a topic suitable for 5th paragraph. You read that paragraph and tell me what can be the topic of that paragraph. We have already discussed every paragraph is written on a topic.
May I go to toilet, sir?
Sir, may I say one?
I don't think may I go to toilet is what paragraph 5 is going to tell us. And I'm kidding.
Sir, no, I am kidding that it is history of moon.
History of moon, is it? Okay. All right. No light. Come on. Damn you.